Too sketchy.
Hey, what is going on YouTube? Too Sketchy coming at you, and I'm actually super stoked and super excited to bring you another replay. Not just another replay, but this one specifically, because we do have a returning fighter on amongst ourselves. This is gonna be NareYa, aka Genuine. Yeah, I hope he doesn't mind if I call him his Dawn of War 2 name, because that is where he's from. That is what he's known to be playing, but he did switch over to Dawn of War 3, so it's very, very exciting to have him out here on the battlefield. We did see him debut, what was it, like a few videos ago against Jin and or Super Asian, and he did a hell of a job versus him. I mean, it looked like he's been playing Dawn of War for quite some time, but that was the first replay to be able to post online, because it is a replay that he was able to upload, and I was able to acquire it. Anyways, I'm excited, because this feels like a good one. He is playing the Orks, so Zapnoggin, Gorguts, and Beauty the Morkanon. And his doctrines are going to be tons of bombs, healing scrap, and Squig Spada. Last time he used Squig Spadas, he absolutely destroyed Jin's core within like in a matter of seconds. It was ridiculous, just crazy. And another thing that I'm actually I'm very fond of the Orks, so him playing Orks, you know. Right here, hits me right here in the heart. And the fact that he also has the Death Skulls paint job, you know, props to you. Props to you. On the other side of the map, though, let's not forget, he is versing some Eldars. And Eldar recently, you know, there's not enough of them. But the ones that are playing still, and the ones that are still playing Eldar, are some pretty good players. I mean, no, you know, the the last replay I uploaded was a little janky, but that was a 3v3. This is a 1v1, so it's going to be a bit different. So, Choko, Bambus, I'm going to just call him Choko in this game. Very, very good Eldar player, and he knows what he's doing, so that's the main reason why I'm excited. So, in the white paint job, the metallic white, he does have Kyre, Wraith Knight for the late game, and Farseer Maka. His doctrines are going to be Avenger Shield, Improved Listing Post, and Plasma Grenades, Improved ones. So let's just get this game going, shall we? Undoing the Fog of War, which already has been done, and resuming the game. Checking out what these boys have in store for us in this sexy little 1v1, and right off the bat, 10-second mark, Soul Shrine's being built. Okay, Soul Shrine, one Bone Singer, and the rest are going to be Dire Avengers. On the other side of the map, Genuine and or NareYa is rocking the two Gretchens out the gate. The third one did go all the way mid, and or the first one, followed by two boys straight out of the stronghold, aka war camp for the Orks. We're gonna be seeing Choko building the webway gate in a very, I guess you can say, known spot for the Eldar to build webway gates. This is a huge area of influence for them to be able to utilize their movement speed, and or it's called fleet of foot. So them being able to run around and do a, you know, harassing type of damage, hit and run type stuff, what the Eldar are known for doing. It is going to be happening as the Orks are building their Watt Tower. I'm pretty sure he sketchy capped that, and the power node is being built. Boy's head is up. I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing the second he can hit enough resources, which is 350, we're going to see some boys being built out of that. I do hear some shots being fired already. We do have DAs finding some boys, and a pair of Gretchen's DAs are just going to be able to decap this and deny some vision. NareYa's capping some points with the boys down south. Looks like another squad of DAs. No engagement just yet. Everybody's capping their resources. Making sure that he's going to get the closest point to the enemy line right here. I do hear shots fired, indeed. Just poking. Just poking as the Gretchen's just scouting out in the area and finding, indeed, the webway gate out here. Bone Singer, not Bone Singers, but Dire Avengers and Shooter Boys are exchanging some grenades. Easily being able to micro that, and really well done by both of the players. Boys do engage in the DAs, and this is pretty much the first heavy engagement, so microing them out of there. Nice plasma grenade to be able to disengage on that. He's not done. He's going to continue poking at this. He does get the power generator for that, so Some requisition was used to build that, and indeed he's gonna lose it. Look at this little dot on the mini-map. There's a pair of Gretchens down here, all the way to the south. I wonder if he's gonna send his DAs and or Bone Singer over there. He's poking at this. I mean, it's gonna take him forever, but the fact that he has Gretchens back there, just to be able to gain that vision. Pretty sneaky. Power generator is being built here. Bone Singer in a stealth-like formation. Just getting some information just in case someone were to jump over there, but you can't do that until you get a bus and or storm boys. Grenades are being launched. Nice micro at first, but he did get hit by that grenade with his 3 Dire Avengers. He's not done. He feels very confident. He's going to step up. And this seems like Eldar patch 1 being super aggressive here. I like seeing that. Not backing off. Here comes the first Wa, and this is going to turn the battle a little bit. Looks like Choko is retreating his squads. Most likely he's going to take care of this Gretchen finally with his Bone Singer. So yeah, the first Wa is making him completely retreat here. It's probably going to go all the way around to be able to defend the shield generator. Here comes the shout out of the boys. Second Wa tower is being built, and you already know once you hit that third Wa tower, we're going to see some knobs on the field. Look at this. NareYa is not worried about shield generator. He wants to get the webway gate down to be able to diminish the Eldar's mechanic of utilizing fleet of foot, so they're going to be slower if they do engage in fights and not going to be able to regen their shields as fast. That's a ton of Dire Avengers. We are sitting on what, 5 right now? 5 DAs. I mean, hell, we might see 25. I've seen it before. Orks do have to retreat from this. There's a lot of Eldar. I would think that the Orks were to win on this, but I don't think NareYa feels confident enough without his Wa. And that's just how the Orks operate. But we do have another webway gate coming down. So pretty much traded a power gen versus a webway gate. Poking again. However, he does have the beauty of the Morkanaut Elite Doctrine, which gives him custom force field on his Wa tower, so being able to poke through this is going to be hella hard, because as the Wa does go off on the Wa tower, we do have a shield that is almost insurpassable, insur-somethingable. It's going to take a hell of a time to be able to bring that down. It's going to need some late game units, maybe even DRs, Dark Reapers. Here comes the third Wa tower, and that's what I'm scared about. Once the knobs start coming out, it is getting to that point. Here comes some tons of bombs and stick bombs. However, the shield from the shield generator itself is going to keep this mass of DAs pretty much safe. So he played really well early on. No one's really, you know, tipping the battle too hard just yet. I like that we do have a webway gate, some sort of webway gate, and he is keeping them in range of the fleet of foot bonus. Ooh, I did see a warrior portal being sent down below. Let's check out what he's building out of that. We do have some banshees. So 3 Wa towers built, and let's see how many resources the orc player has so far. So we do have 200 here. Now we need to wait for 200 more power to be able to get ooh, the dodges though. I like the grenades out of Choko a bit more. They are landing, but you know what, having fleet of foot is going to make you able to move out of that a lot faster. Preemptively throwing your grenades is what it's all about, and tons of bombs doesn't really make you do that. It kind of just throws out randomly. Maka does step up. Huge combo there. Decent enough to be able to push them back and force them to utilize reinforce. And he's not? Oh no, he is. Okay. So using some requisition there to reinforce his units. Why did it go off? And I'm pretty sure this is going to be the first attack. However, Maka getting his vision, seeing where his enemy is going. He's running right over the elite point generator's resource point. He's not even worried about the shield generator yet. I think he knows that, you know what, I can't get that without taking too much damage. That shield is just going to be up there, so instead I'm just going to take out his warrior portal. Where did that banshee go? Okay, there it is. I knew he built one earlier. I do hear the ace trying to trade something for something. However, Kobe from the 3-point line, missing the first 3 though, and stepping him back, stepping right back up. Wa tower does go down. Maka, however, is going to be able to use the Q ability No W though. The Q is out. He does return it. And that was a nice little poke there by Maka. Keeping the DAs safe. They are pretty squishy. We don't have any suicide squads. Meaning, you know, suicide bombers, anything like that. Buses, nothing like that. Maka does step up to 2 shooter boys. And is trying to DPS them down. And in return, Zapnoggin does step up. This is going to be a scrap blast. Indeed it is. However, Choko not worried about that at all. He did have shields on the majority of his units. Zapnoggin forced to teleport back into the back line and a little scared there. Eldar holding their own. On the opposite side of the lane, we do have 2 boys and a shooter boy poking at the shield generators. Choko not going to be able to do anything about it. I don't know. As he takes a couple losses here. One nice little Dire Ranger just kind of tipped over. Maka does have to retreat here and or go on the offensive, I guess you can say. She did go back to be able to defend the shield generator. NareYa finds a bone singer, but this bone singer is going to be able to complete. Maybe? I don't know. Maka does make sure to help out, and indeed there is a warrior portal here. This bone singer is going to take a dive though, and Maka's within a bunch of trouble. Oh, there goes temporal wave. So trying to buy some time. These DAs still running around with a decent amount of health and regaining their shield as they are inside the webway gate. Guess why though? It doesn't seem to be reinforced by much, but there it is. That's all you really need to be able to make a Wamo Wagi, get some knobs going, and it is the 9-minute mark, so to be able to counter that, definitely need some DRs, and you need them fast because 3,000 health is, you know, don't mess around with the Orks with 3,000 health, especially with taunt and their W ability, Toss Chopper, which stuns as well. There's just so much CC on these guys. They're almost like heroes in the battlefield. With good micro, I mean, who knows? Here comes Zapnoggins, and this one's gonna land. Looks like Maka did get knocked back and stunned at the same time, so that kind of counteracted the CC that Zapnoggin's Fist of Guts. What is that? Fist of Cork. Fist of Guts. War Portal is trying to get TP'd out of there. Dire Rangers do step up, and these units seem to be a bit out of position now, seeing that the Warrior Portal is gone, but Eldar do have to respect it and are going to turn back. As this is happening, though, seems like Eldar were able to push up here and get some resources. The shooter boys made sure that that stops as fast as possible. Set of boys were let back here to be able to decap this point and cap it at the same time. Ludas. A bunch of Ludas. Well-placed Ludas are vital. The fact that they can slow. Are they looted too? They are. They're both looted, so the suppressing ability is going to come down. We're finding a bunch of DAs. The DAs hurry up and throw down the grenades. There goes one set of Ludas. Does have to back up. Tons of bombs does come out. That's 2 squads of DAs gone to some grenades. They do have to back up. Gotta be careful with the W ability. He could throw it out if he micros this. Ooh, I mean, he could stun 1 or 2 units if used properly. Come on, let me see it. Oh. What? He dropped it. It landed short. I wonder if the incline or the decline on that ramp made it actually get stuck to the ground. That needs to get looked at. If any Relic developers are watching right now, you saw that, right? It looked like he threw his W out and just completely got negated because of the decline on that. If that's a mechanic, hey, utilize it. But that's a bug. Get it reported, and or I just reported it. Maka stepping up into this Wa. And look, he doesn't feel like he's in danger at all. He has him set in a not really defensive position, but kind of offensive. Alright, he does have to step back here. DRs are ready. Knowing that he has knobs, you gotta be careful, man. Knobs and shooters. Plus some looters in the rear. Curious to what this has been getting built. We do have infantry damage on both resource upgrades here. We have level 1 and level 1 on the shields. Ooh, I'm so scared for these tons of bombs to hit. I mean, they are pretty easy to dodge, but I think Fleet of Foot stops like right around here too. Yeah, it's gotta stay close to this. And looking at the map though, the Orc seems to be a bit more superior in getting vision and or capping all the resources. Eldar player only has the top one and is trying to get back this one right here. No macro plays coming out of that rear and or bottom resource point. However, Zapnoggin again with Fist of Gork hitting approximately what it seems to be kind of 3 units, I guess, 3.5 units. DAs do get taunted and do take a pretty big dive. However, Maka was able to utilize her combo right here and blow up a good amount of squads. The looters, however, were not inside temporal wave, so Maka does disengage on this. These knobs are pretty damn heavy. 3,000 health. Improved plasma grenades utilized to be able to pump them off of that. But they still have a good amount of health. I think Zapnoggin's gonna be able to teleport them out of there. Are they within the range? Now they are. So good job utilizing the teleport there to get your units out. Whoo! I knew it. I knew this was gonna be a good game. Just the amount of micro out of both players and the confidence, I guess you can say, that he can hold this. You know, keep doing this and really try to not only harass points but get your resources up. Tier up as much as you can. Let's check out what alright, so he does have tier 2. Tier 3 is ready once he has 200 power. However, Fist of Gork again, and this one's gonna land. Nice read there. Preemptively throwing it just behind the DAs, knowing that he's probably gonna be stepping back once he sees that thing coming in. And these guys have to retreat and reinforce. DRs, however, step up. There's this hurt DR unit and a fresh unit just back here. He is in a defensive posture, kind of being, you know, turtle-like, I guess you can say. But what else can he do? This Gorguts is now in the field. These shooters are going to be moving down south. And these DRs are going to be attacking some scrap because we don't want to give more scrap away. I don't know where he's focusing at, but this set of DRs might be taking a dive here. They do unpack their gun, but no, they are going to take a dive. And as that is happening, Gorguts finding another set of DRs that were just up here. Looks like the spear from Maka came down to be able to help them up. However, the Q was called back for it. A spear right back in her hand, and then the W to push them back. And Gorguts with the knobs now. This is going to be gone. There's no way he's going to be able to hold on to this. But temporal wave, however, does not make the shield generator invulnerable. And he does step straight into that. So 2 units got caught in the Fist of Gork. Ludus being able to poke down at this. And I don't think he has any other defensive. He kind of has to let this one go. Whoo! See that? Just a little bit of wah. Some tanky units, and that's it. That's all it really takes. Maka trying her best. Keep throwing out the Qs. The A's didn't even shoot right here. Dark Reapers step up. They do have the advantage. And again, it looks like the Q got blocked because of the just the environment itself. This wall right here. And another good teleport coming out to be able to get your units out of there safely. Boop. And they're right back at this Orkin war camp. Man, like some Houdini orcs. Some goddamn magicians out here. What the hell? Doing really well, though. I gotta give it to NareYa. He seems like he's been playing Dawn of War since day one. And we just now start seeing his name here and there. These shooters are very hurt. I wonder what happened. Oh, I know what happened. Improved listing post. Damn, there's a lot of Gretchens. Another webway gate in the typical spot where Eldar usually build it on this map. And this is Charon's Rest or Charon's Rest. This is just... It's always hard to engage in this. You need something that can charge in there and or CC with Maka. Put the Q there and just blow them up. Put them... Knock them off their feet. We do find some Gretchens, and these Gretchens are most likely going to be taking a dive here. Easy DPS done by the DAs. Shield generator going. Let's check out the resources for the Orks. It's not really the resource that we need to look at because he did spend a good amount. We do have a big tracker ready. All 5 watt towers up, so that means Rocks is available. Let's check out what Eldar has so far. This tier 3 is available, however, Kyre is on the battlefield. So Kyre and Maka versus Zapnoggin and Gorguts. This is going to be a good one. Wah does go off. We do have Kyre sitting still. He's going to get caught in some tons of bombs. And there goes Temporal Wave. Half of the army, or the big ones, are out of the fight here. Looks like we do have Eldritch Storm being utilized. But Zapnoggin's Fist of Gork does stop the temporal wave as Kyre steps up and utilizes his entire combo and all the looters that NareYa had, and looks like big, what is this, squeak spot out of NareYa being utilized. And watch these 3 rounds come in and completely disrupt every Eldar that is in the vicinity here, knocking them on their ass. 1, 2, 3. Kyre's gonna get bumped right back into the Orks as the DRs actually deal heavy amount of damage to Gorguts. If Gorguts is not gonna be microed out of here, as just as I say that, he does Q out and finds himself some DRs and might just trade 1 for 1. But you know what? 1 DR unit and a couple DAs for Gorguts might not pay off. I don't know. I mean, it's a fair trade, I guess. Orks are known to be able to rebuild fast after they take some punishment. Let's check out what he has building in the Soul Shrine so far. So we do have 2-2. Nothing here just yet. Nothing. So he was focused on these, getting both of them at least once. Unfortunately, I can't see the icons for the Orks. Does he have polygons somewhere? Oh, there it is. Polygons. We have no upgrades at all. No upgrades at all. Interesting. DAs did step up and find a listening post. Look at this. I have no idea if he knew that there's a wow. So take some notes, because Squig Sputter does take out an entire Webway gate from 100 to 0. Kyre's combo, pulling in Big Track and Knobs just to deal some damage. Really well done. He's not done though. He's gonna jump down, and Maka is in the rear to be able to help out, and he is gonna get this Big Track with 1 more strike. There it is. I think Kyre is gonna be okay. He does use Eldritch Winds 1 more time and dealing damage to whoever is gonna cross right through that. Knobs are sticking onto him though, and Knobs are gonna use the Q ability. Here comes the Ludus. They are setting up, and the Zapnoggin does have his entire combo ready. Explosive armor does go off, and Kyre looks to be in a very, very bad spot here. Suppress him, slowing them down. Knobs are not giving up. They are trying to DPS him. Maka, though, buying just enough time. Whoo, and I've totally forgot that last chance ability from Maka, and this Knob is not going to trade 1 for 1 because of... Ooh, this is not going to hit, is it? No, nice micro. I thought for a second he was aiming for Maka, but straight to the Dark Reapers up there. There's a set of mines here. That's what exploded. I was wondering what just exploded. Maka crossing across some mines. Here comes some Banshees with the assistance of some Dire Avengers, poking out the listening post, and that's pretty much it. Orks have to replenish their forces, lick their wounds a little bit. Maka's still in a very offensive position. He has not backed up at all. He backed up like once, maybe as far as the shield generator, and that's about it. Being very, very aggressive. And pretty much annoying as hell. Kyre is moving down bottom. I wonder if he knows that the majority of the forces look like they are going to go bottom. Ooh. The reason he's going bottom because he does see these Banshees here. I don't know if these Banshees are going to be able to get out of there. I don't think so. This Death Dread is running in hella fast. And it's pretty much attack move order here. Goodbye. Yep. Banshees take a dive. But he did get 1. Almost got the other one. Would have been pretty worth if he got the that 1 more auto attack on. He's fighting some DAs, and they're gone too. He's just gonna be able to attack move right through this. Decap this if he wants to with a squad of Ludas if he sets them behind here. He finds a Bone Singer that's trying to teleport out the Whipway. Ooh, he just gets it out in time too, right next to the turret. Nicely done here. Yes, this is getting harassed. I think Choko is trying just to trade something for something. He is poking at 1 watt tower. The other one is not worth poking at because of the custom force field here. So 1 watt tower is most likely going to go for the improved listing post here that he's built. I just heard it explode as that exploded, and we do have... Where is it at? Looks like it's yep. Kill him from far, or far away mode is activated for that Big Track. This Death Dread. Leading with your Death Dread as an Orc player is pretty vital. I mean, not vital because you can have Knobs, and as we speak, we have something teleporting and or summon right on top of the Dark Reapers as the Big Track artillery flies down. I don't think Choko is aware of what's happening here. Gorguts is going to catch them up. And, alright, we do have a Shadow Spectre who seems to be poking at the listening post in here. I like that he's consistently harassing points, and Gorguts, bit of miss micro here. Seems to be idling a bit. Kyre does step up. They are in heavy cover. You're not going to be able to get in there unless you just walk in there. Talk about walking there. We do have Depth Dread stepping up, though. And Kyre trying to help out these DRs to withstand this attack. Tons of bombs comes out. We have another set of DRs back here towards the shield generator. Shadow Spectres are going to do a hell of a lot of damage to this Depth Dread. It's going to take some time, though. Kyre does do the Eldritch Wind to be able to defend this upper ramp. So anyone that comes up here is going to take some initial damage. And the majority of the looters, except one, is in Temporal Wave by Farseer Maka, as he's making sure these Shadow Spectres get this damn Death Dread off. Gorguts swinging around his claw, trying to get Zapnoggin out of here, and deflecting any damage that's coming in. But Eldritch Winds from Kyre is just enough to be able to deal some damage as he retreats out. I don't think Kyre wants this fight, though. I don't think neither of them wants this fight. They are going to retreat. Shadow Spectres stop harassing them with their laser beam, and again, lick your wounds. Doing a hell of a job so far by both players, consistently harassing. Nice marker out of both players, and look at that, instantly sneaky Grut. Let me get them out of here just real quick as his Bone Stinger barely passes them up. He is hiding in the stealth cover, decapping this point. So NareYa does see this. I wonder if he can look. Alright, I thought for a second he went in far away mode and he's going to DPS this down, or utilize the pig squatter. Squig spotter. I like calling it pig squatter. They look like pigs. It's Gretchen stepping out. He has no Bone Singers in the vicinity. He's trying to get some more information. I wonder if he has more webway gates. He doesn't. Not this time. It's on the other side of the map. And it's been here pretty safely so far. He did teleport one out earlier near the turret. The majority of the Eldar army, however, is down bottom. The Wada proc up top. I wonder where he's going to go with this, if he's going to go at all. Alright, he is on the move here. We do have tier 3 Gretchens are found. However, the rest of the Orks are moving up to engage on this. Kyre does put down the Eldritch Winds here. Maka, ooh, miss micro there. She does have a full combo here in a second. I do hear Fist of Gork, but it's utilized on the DRs. It should have been used back here where the majority of the heroes are. What the hell was that? Wait, what was that? I think the combo from Kyre kind of got bugged out again. And Kyre is so damn tanky. He's just within everything. Gorguts, the big track, the looters, tank busters. Nice job getting the Shadow Spectres in there. Another tank buster's gone. 2 tank busters gone. I want to say that Eldar won this fight easily. Trying to get to these Shadow Spectres as fast as possible. However, if you go in here, you're going to meet more than just Shadow Spectres. There are 2 units of Dark Reapers here, DPSing them down. Spreading these guys out would have been a better idea. Let's check out what other units he has not in the combat right now. We do have both heroes at the webway assembly, trying to get their health back as fast as possible. He's trying to... Gorguts was trying to get into the stealth cover to take no damage for a second. However, Reapers were able to stick on him. And good trade again. Choko doing a hell of a job consistently taking Gorguts out of the fights. And sticking it to him with these Dark Reapers. And look at this, Dark Reapers are able to step up to the shield generator now. And possibly trade, because I don't see any Orks in the vicinity. He's not going to be able to defend. Looking at his army. Looking kind of slim there, sitting on 800 requisition though and 300 power, nearly 400 power now. Curious if he's upgraded anything else. We do have every upgrade done. Nearly on the upper tier. I hear Fist of Gork slamming down. Nice job teleporting in as well. Fists of Gork followed by the Scrap Blast. Gretchens are trying to step up. He doesn't have his Gretchens inside the... Okay, I was about to say, probably because the shield is gone by now. Interesting. Looters are up here to be able to poke back at the DRs. And I think these... Yeah, Dark... Shadow Spectres retreated right into the line of fire of the looter boys and or Death Gun looters. As we have an engagement down mid again. Maka utilizing the Q. Following it up by a W. And There goes another set of looters. As we say that though, Kyre finding these looters and tank busters, and Eldritch wins. He might press this Q soon to fly up in the air. I don't know what that scrap blast was. That was... You know what? He doesn't even have to jump. They're just gonna die over time anyways. Shadow Spectres again. Nice harass. Nice fight. Consistently fighting for both of them. And he's not letting the Orks tier up and or get these late game heroes. I'm not heroes, but late game units. He could. I mean, he's sitting on 1,000 now. I don't know what he's waiting for. Start getting these units. Looters, sure. Get some boys. Get some knobs even. Fist of Gork again. Goodbye, DRs. Immobilized for these ones back here. And again, Kyre running around the map, being annoying. Watch this 1v1 right here. Zapnoggin versus Kyre. Kyre does step up melee mode. And we do have a sword fight now. Eldritch wins, poking out. Ooh. I wonder if he used an ability. Where's Zapnoggin at? He did try to teleport. He does not actually have it. It's on cooldown. He misses the Q though. But DR is able to step in and clean them up. This big track being very offensive and trying to poke out whatever units are up here. I don't think he has any vision because no Gretchen is up here. I do hear mine and Squick Spotter being utilized. I think he knows this. He's trying to move his unit out and he's just outside of range, I think. Is he gonna get hit? He might. By the third one, yep. But Shadow Spectres poking at this Wattower and from a safe distance. However, as soon as I say that, looters are DPSing them down just slightly. We do have two big tracks now, forcing back Shadow Spectres, and this is gonna be a 30-minute game maybe, if not longer. So far, we're on a 29-minute mark. We are having some pretty damn good exchanges so far. Warrior Portal sent up front. He is building some Banshees out of there. And where's the Sky Temple? This thing. There it is. Sky Portal. Fire Prisms. Alright. I like to see that. I want to see them utilized well. Jesus Christ, my ears. These big tracks, man. Whew. I think he needs to use that doctrine more and more. As I say that, I do hear his Squick Spotter in there, DPSing them down. He's not going to get them all, but doing a hell of a lot of damage. I bet he's looking for the webway gates, but he does have them spread out this time. No fleet of foot towards the middle of the map, but once he gets to the side of the map, each side does have a webway gate. Kyre stepping up right into some tanks. He's not scared at all. Eldritch Wind, and does the Q follow up on that? I don't think he even has to. Oh, there it goes. He does pull in the big track. That combo. Man, what is that pushback on that big track, though? Holy moly, it's Beauty the Morkanaut time. 30 minutes. That means Wraithnot should be available soon, unless... Alright, in 90 seconds. We do have Beauty up first. I wonder if he got the elite point generator a bit earlier. Oh, you know what it was? Actually, no, they traded shield generator for shield generator. Interesting. So, Miss Micro Banshees here, trying to harass this point. They did send Gorguts down there to be able to defend that. Good job. Again, I think Choko did really well so far in harassing points. This webway gate is going to get relocated. I think he knew that Gorguts is going to move down, but he's not going to get this. Not in time, at least. Gorguts does step up here. As I say that, though, Beauty the Morkanaut with the battalion of tanks, followed by some looters. Choko needs to be careful. I don't know what this is. Oh, the Squick Spotter doctrine. Watch this health go down. Oh my god. There it is. The siege mode engaged by the Orks. No units lost except this, maybe. I don't even think Choko knows what the hell's going on up here. You just gotta do the fist ability. What's it called? Rocket Fist. That thing is gone. Even if he does the stun on this, doesn't even matter. However, I did see Fire Prism shots. There goes the turret. The Orks are looking hella strong so far. Warrior Portal going as well. Looking for the cleanup right now. The alarm goes off. The core is under fire and 75% so far. Shadow Spectres do move up. He's got to be careful with the bubble ability, Mega Blast. As we say that, though, the beautiful skin on Wraithnot does come out. Wraithnot, ooh, might be in danger here. There comes the fist. The fist does stun him, however. Shadow Specters all the way in the back to DPS down the tank busters. Not tank busters, but the tanks themselves. The full combo was used here. Out of the Wraith Knight, we still have the jump ability. Fire Prisms continuously harassing and DPSing down what seems to be Beauty the Morkanaut, a Big Trag, and some Ludas. This Beauty the Morkanaut might find himself in some trouble. Reinforcements is trying to come in here, but he's not going to get out in time. So slow that the Fire Prism shots are able to land on pretty much every shot. Looks like he does jump out. He is very scared of the tank busters and Big Track ability, followed by what could have been Zapnoggin's Fist of Gork and Stun. Fire Prisms do step up. Look at that damage coming up. Oh my god. Whoo! Being able to pull them out of position just like that completely messes him up. Look at that. Just Kyre, one-man army. I mean, Kyre did get nerfed. He got nerfed pretty bad. But it's just his CC in general to be able to utilize that over and over and put them out of position. It makes you uncomfortable almost. You're like, you don't want to have your units there, especially in front of some Fire Prisms. You want to get the hell out of there, which is what Choko needs to do with his Fire Prisms, because one is already gone. The other one seems to be going down, if not fast. However, Shadow Specters are on Gorguts. This core, man. Oh, man, this core. 75% still. I don't think he has anything, though. Maka does step out. Kyre, again, Eldritch Storm. Not Eldritch Storm, but Eldritch Wings.
The Shadow Specters are ready for.
And there goes Gorguts again. Out of the fight. Beauty the Morkanaut is gone. It's looking pretty good for Choko here. Putting the Orks on the run again. The combo coming out of the Kyre. Throwing him up, throwing him down. Goodbye, Big Track. Listening post ability just to keep that, resource point going. And if you were to harass that, you can just send some units over there and defend it just in time, especially these Fire Prisms. Wow. That's gone. Wraith Knight jumps in. We do still have both abilities, Distortion Rift and the Focus Beam. Focus Beam comes down as... Whoo! That was weird, boy. Zapnoggin trying to get some health back, but Wraith Knight said, nah, man. Not today. Distortion Rift used. Gonna suck in a bunch of units. Here comes the Rocks ability. And that was more of a defensive Wa. Fire Prism does DPS that down. And it looks like Shadow Specters are going to be the sacrificing unit to pull out the Rocks. And, yeah, the Orks are looking pretty grim here. We only have Tank Busters and Ludus left. I wonder if he's going to be able to recover, though, because Orks are really good at that. But I don't know if he's going to be able to recover to the point where he can face off against all this stuff. Rocks is going to go down. Goodbye, Shadow Specters. It's been real. Kyre's still floating about. Here's your spy unit back here trying to give you as much information as possible, and it's telling you that you are in a lot of shit there, buddy. You need to hurry up and do something about this, because they are going to run down your throat, especially with the Wraith Knight here. Tank Busters are gone, and the Looters are gone. The Mech Shop is gone. I mean, everything is just going away and it's leaving us. And Miss Micro here out of the fresh unit of the Big Trek. One Big Trek was able to stay alive, and that's the only Big Trek he does have. Squig Spotter coming out right on top of the Dire Avengers, but I don't think he's afraid of that at all. There's literally no other Orks on the battlefield. This is going to be an easy shield generator. It's all about rebuilding now. Shield generator is going to be very easy to get because of, I don't know what units are here. Did he ever get anything? Alright, so he did max out the bottom. Checking out what else he got here. He did get 2 and 1, and he's oh. Alright. Okay. Alright, NareYa. Okay. He threw in the white towel. I mean, that was some hell of a Eldar spectacle. I mean, that was pretty damn good. Just the sheer amount of Kyre CC definitely made the Orc feel a bit uncomfortable. And seeing an Eldar win against some Orcs, it sets a good tone. I mean, Choko knows what he's doing, though. You can't say that a noob Orc player is going to be the new Eldar player, because I actually do think, I don't know, it depends, but I think Orcs would win against that fight. But I can't say that. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. And I don't want to seem biased to where I'm just cheering on for the Orks. I just think they could win if built properly. But I don't have that noob mentality, you know. I already know what I should be building versus Eldar. So again, I can't really say. But with that said, I am happy that the Eldar won this game. Because it's been a while, you know. And seeing some good Eldar plays is always fun. You know, teleporting webway gates and some cool Wraith Knight combos and Kyre combos and utilizing Maka with that. And early game, what was that? Like Maka stepping up to Watt towers that were just being procced like no problem and defending the shield generator, even though the Orks got that early. And the Squig Bomber's harass was pretty good by NareYa. Sorry. But yeah, that was a good game. Good job, boys. Give me more of this. I want to see some more of this stuff. This stuff was juicy. I'll see you guys. Peace.
Too sketchy.